A ranch rodeo is a rancher's spin on a traditional rodeo. The difference between ranch rodeo and a conventional rodeo is that the events offered are emulated after jobs and chores that ranchers do on a daily basis when they take care of their livestock. The events display the hard work of North Dakota farmers and ranchers by showcasing the different chores they tackle with a bit of a twist. Teams of 4 cowboys or cowgirls and their ranch horses compete in 5 events that showcase the necessary skills and know-how ranch hands practice daily. The ranch rodeo's events require the same teamwork ranch hands use in their everyday lives. The North Dakota State Fair Ranch Rodeo is in its 5th year of offering an event for local and statewide ranchers and cowboys to compete in. In past years, the North Dakota State Fair has only had 1 night of ranch rodeo, but due to the rising popularity, a second night was added for 2012. 2,451 spectators enjoyed action, excitement, thrills, and laughs as they cheered on their favorite teams over the 2 nights of ranch rodeo. The 5 events in a ranch rodeo are the trailer relay race, trailer loading, team mugging, range doctoring, and wild cow milking. These events are based on tasks ranchers may handle daily, but unique twists and timing make for entertaining competition. The first event at the North Dakota State Fair's Ranch Rodeo was steer mugging. In this event, the team started out at one end, the steers at the other. When the whistle was blown, cowboys raced towards a steer and roped it around the horns. The other 3 team members then had to wrestle the 600-pound steer on its side and tie up 3 legs with a separate rope. When this was completed, the time was stopped. Remember, the steer weighs over 600 pounds, and the total weight of the 3 cowboys is very close to that, if not less than. Sometimes this results in the steer winning. After range branding, the contestants moved on to trailer loading. When the whistle blew, the cowboys chased the steer and roped it around the horns. Then, the contestants needed to coax the steer into the livestock trailer, which was parked in the middle of the arena. Sometimes, the coaxing turned more into pushing, pulling, and shoving the steer into the trailer. The tricky part was to do this without getting themselves wrapped up in tripping on a rope or drugged down by the steer. The time stopped when the steer was in the trailer, all the cowboys were out of the trailer, and the door was closed. The most popular and anticipated event includes the wild cow milking. This can bring out the fear in most spectators, so just think how scared the contestants are when they look at that big set of horns staring them right in the eye. When the whistle sounded, the cowboys needed to chase down the cow and rope it with as many ropes as needed to get the task done. The team members then took the cow by the horns, which is easier said than done, and another cowboy milked a small amount of milk into a bottle. Then, the cowboy or cowgirl would run the bottle to the judge, being very careful not to spill. When the judge received the milk bottle with an acceptable amount of milk, which could be poured onto the ground, the clock was stopped. The Ranch Rodeo is a fun event that incorporates the skills of North Dakota farmers and ranchers. It is also an educational look into the lives of these cowboys for those who may be less familiar with their way of life. The Ranch Rodeo is a tradition we plan to keep alive at the North Dakota State Fair, and we hope that it enlightens fairgoers on the hard work these ranchers put in on a daily basis to put food on our tables.